Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's your boy Vic here, giving you a review of my newly acquired Spider-Man Comiquette. Okay, my editor-in-chief is not around. She's not going to be around for another few weeks, maybe 6. So I'm doing it this way. The Spider-Man Comiquette, as most people know, is a piece I've been looking for the longest, and it's finally here. And its greatness. I mean, it's beautiful. And I even wanted to show the whole things, and I brought the other Spider-Man comic cat here so we could do a side-by-side comparison of the both pieces. But first, I just wanted to get a nice little shot of this, show you what it's all about, get a couple of close-ups of the face. Look at that, man. It's a masterpiece, guys. And look at that. Well sculpted, as better than that, right? And you can see the details right here. Look at this, the way the mortar and all the bricks just sticks out and everything, and it goes all the way down. You can even see where the plaster was supposed to be plastered from the other side of the wall is at, and it goes all the way down to the bottom. It's supposed to be outside where you can see that there's an eagle type gargoyle, and he's right on the wall, and there's a piece of window frame that's there. So we're going to look at all this, take a good look at it. I want to show you all the sculpts, the muscles that he has. You see what I'm saying? And you can see that it is brilliantly done. You know, now to me, this is a grail for me. I'm not going to start, trying to debate on what's a grail or not, but for me, this is it. Now, if you look on the inside here, the back of it, you can see that there is a wood window frame, and it looks like wood. It's all sculpted in polystone. Forgive his tuchs. His tuchus. He doesn't mean to show it. But if you look at the detail in here, you can see, and I'm going to try to get it closer, the cracks on the walls are like ridiculous, like right where it broke off. There's an outlet that's here, and it looks like it was painted over. You know how we got it in our crib, some of us. And the floor, and this is all polystone, and you can see that the base is really well detailed. Look at that, guys, man. It's one of the most amazing pieces. The cracks on it and everything, the flat white paint on this side. It's an immaculate piece. I mean, just to say that the Spider-Man sculpt is great is one thing, but if you look at the base brings out the character of the Spider-Man, and you can see it the way they would just put it all together. If you look at the brickwork is stunning. It's amazing, And you have some bricks that are sticking out, some that are pushed back in, and it's just a work of art, And people say it's a big piece, yeah, and it is. It's a really nice size piece. But I mean, who doesn't dig a nice chunky piece? Okay? I'm not gonna dwell on it too much and rant about it. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna move him over a bit. I'm not even gonna take him off the Lazy Susan, or maybe no. So what I'll do is I'm gonna move the other Spider-Man next to it. Okay? Now, this is the Spider-Man Comiquette by J. Scott Campbell. Now, here's the problem that I was saying before. All right? Both of them are Comiquettes, but everybody knows that Sideshow makes these Comiquettes, and they're supposed to be 1/5 scale. And this is supposed to be 1/5 scale. Is this supposed to be 1/5 scale? If you can see the comparisons, it's crazy. Very small, closer to 1/6, but that's okay because you have to understand one thing. They're not going to make an exact duplicate of the original. They're going to make something somewhat, but they should have made it somewhat in the same size range. Would have been better for the collection. But let's not knock it because you know what? A lot of people had issues with the piece, and I understand. But to be fair, you can see that the fingers are very long. almost spider-like, you know, with the face and everything. And he's very thin and lean, you know, like a teenage Peter Parker was. You know, that's J. Scott Campbell's style. He draws his characters very lean, you know. And then the background, I don't think this was painted. Somebody was telling me that this was like probably a vinyl piece that they put over parts of the wall there, and that's how they did that. But I'm not even sure because I doubt if it was painted. It doesn't look like it. It looks more like a print. But if you notice here, the brickwork is really what is well done. You know, it's well done, just like in the Spider-Man, the first one. And if you look, you can see that the details in it is pretty good. They just put the Spider-Man's face on it, and it seems to be basically on a furnace. You know, a small furnace. So if you look and you see, I'm going to move it over. It has really good detail to it for a smaller piece. And if you look upon it, you can see right here that all the bricks are like really neatly done. And it looks really good, you know. I mean, the muscles on him are great. The character in him is Spider-Man. You can see it, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, there's no other way to make a Spider-Man unless you do it right. And it's not done wrong. Here's the pipe where all the heat or the smoke comes out of. And it goes into the back of the furnace. And you see that it's supposed to be wood here, and here, and here. And they made this look kind of like a coppery tinish type thing, you know, where they painted it and try to give it a little patina. I mean, it looks all right, man. It's not great, but it's awesome enough to be in a great collection. The wall itself looks like it was cement plastered, and you know, like in the old school type way. So it's not as perfect as, say, the other one, but it's not as bad, you know? So you get to see the whole side of it, the top, you know? And it's a really good piece. I say 100%, man. If you don't have this piece, you need to get it. If you're on the fence about it, I say get it. Because you know what? It's hard to get this piece, you know? I had to trade something big of mine to get it, but it was a worthwhile piece to get. And it was basically an even type trade. So I'm very comfortable having this piece in my collection. Matter of fact, I'm really excited about having it. So here they are together. Spider-Man, Comiquette. All right, guys. So let me know what you think. And remember, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to, what is it? Y'all know. All right, so hit me up. Peace out, guys.